Okay, round 2. This is a Perc tube. It's used for testing infiltration into the soil. So usually what they do, dig a hole down to the level where you want to test. Make sure the sides are kind of scraped a little bit so they're not, right here we got clay soil. You got to worry about kind of smearing across the floors. So usually rough them up a little bit, put a little bit of stone in the bottom. You set this into the stone, about an inch of stone just to hold it steady. And you fill it up with water. Water floats this up. You mark where it's at. You come back a half hour later and you see how far it went down. If it went all the way down, you fill it back up with water and try checking it every 10 minutes. If it goes too fast to hold water for 10 minutes, chances are you got a burrow or something going through it. Either that or you live in an area that's got really quick draining sandy or gravelly soil. You can vary the times, you can vary the depth of this thing. That's why I made them so big. A lot of people, they make these 1 foot with a 12-inch ruler. I made mine 3 foot with a yardstick. Principle works the same. All this thing consists of is I've got Schedule 40 pipe. Schedule 30 probably work. I like having the heavier pipe so I can kind of jam it into the stone time after time without the thing wearing out. Got a little ball from like a hobby shop. These are just 2.5-inch styrofoam balls. Cap for the end, and some sort of a stopper for the ruler or the yardstick. I happen to have a dowel that was the right size to go through an existing hole that came in the yardstick. You can drill them and put dowels in them, or you could fashion something else if you want. Basically, drill some holes in the bottom so the water will go through a little bit better. Jam the yardstick into one of these about centered and stick some glue on it. Then take one of your caps. This has the actual PVC glue holding it on. Before you glue it on though, you want to cut this slot. Now the best way to cut this slot is you drill a hole at either end of where you want the slot to be. Like a 1/4 inch is probably the right size. You can adjust it if you want it a little bit less sloppy or more sloppy on your ruler. But you drill the 2 holes and then you cut out the material between the holes. When you glue this on, you can take your yardstick with the ball glued on it, shove it through from the bottom end. Then when you push it through, affix your little piece of dowel. As you can see, this one spins here, so I can actually take it apart and repair it if I really want it to. It's not glued, it's just jammed in there, and it holds nice and tight. Like I said, you can glue them, you can use other methods of holding them. Actually, once they're in use in the water, you don't need anything to hold them because they're going to float up. You know, with that ball on the end, it makes this thing just a little bit taller, so it doesn't really come out of there and just be a pain in the ass fishing it through every time you want to use it. That's basically it. Maybe I'll do something outside on how to actually use one of these, but I've been on night shift for a while. I'm wide awake and it's nighttime, so I'm doing this at night. And see what else I can come up with for next time.